Hey guys, this is Matt from Discovering His Way, and I'm taking the Aquaglide Blackfoot Angler 160 on its maiden voyage. I'm at the lake in my small town, and what a perfect day it is today. Today, oh, everyone's driving their Harleys, everyone's going boating, and guys, it's 100 degrees right now. Is that not crazy? I'm towing the Aquaglide with something called a sea tug, and you're like, what's that? Oh, that's a kayak carrier. It is state of the art. Guys, if you've never seen one of these, it totally breaks apart, and it allows you to carry something when it's fully loaded that's just extremely heavy. I'm gonna take it to the water, and you can be on the maiden voyage with Captain Matt. Enough with all this talking. Let's see what it can do. Oh, here, let's see the sea tug in action. Oh, guys, it is so easy to pull. Let's do a little 4x. No problem. So guys, she is seaworthy. You're like, have you been out in the middle of the rapids, Matt? In white water, category 5? No, I just put the boat in the lake. Is she seaworthy, Tracy?
She is. She's gonna be going that way. We haven't quite made it to the rapids yet, but we will.
We will make it to the rapids.
And you'll be the one first to see it.
Yeah. What category?
4 and 5.
Oh, yeah.
No other way.
Yeah. Time to get wet.
Yeah.
So, Tracy, from your honest opinion, what do you think about the Aquaglide Blackfoot Angler 160?
Unbelievable, worth every penny. This thing is solid, it is wonderful, and it's even really easy to paddle, to use oars with. It is so simple. I mean, my husband wasn't paddling for a while, and I really couldn't even tell. This thing still was just cutting right through the water. We were making wakes, baby.
Did
it
you
was
see any
awesome.
fish? It's almost like fish.
I saw fish jumping all beside us. They just all wanted to be part of this boat, but I said, no, I am not gonna have your fish smell in this boat. Be gone with you.
So fish want to jump into this boat because it's so nice.
They do, yeah.
Guys, I'm gonna shoot straight with you about the Aquaglide. This may not be the boat for you if you're a fisherman. And let me explain why. Because I am not fishing today, but I've had so many fish come up to me and say, Matt, could I please just jump into the Blackfoot 160 Angler? I just want to be a part of the experience. And I'm like, no, today is not my fishing day. I'm with my wife. We're eating sandwiches. We got some subs. We're just relaxing. We're just canoeing. We're talking, okay? And the fish are bugging me. And so I'm telling you, okay? You're gonna have fish. If you're in the deep sea, you're gonna have who knows what coming up to you. You may have orcas coming up to you just to get alongside because the colors are very similar.
Yeah, we came to a compromise with the fish and we said, you guys, you can all jump alongside us here in the lake here, but you cannot jump in the boat.
Yeah, do not jump in the boat. Now, when I come back next time, I'll let you in the boat.
Maybe.
I mean, there are fish this big, like this big, bigger than my arm span.
This big.
Okay, look, there's a fish this big. And he came alongside, he kept on jumping over me, and he says, please let me in. I go, no, I'm with my wife today. Leave me alone. I'll be back tomorrow.
You can tag along if you want.
Look, if you want to come back tomorrow, you can get in the boat for a little bit, and then you can get in my deep freezer. But not today.
Not today, fishy.
I kid you not, this drop stitch floor is like a rock. It's literally like a rock. Look at, I could take, honestly, my wife and I could completely lay down in 2 sleeping bags. I kid you not. She could have a sleeping bag in the front, I could have mine in the back. We could stack the chairs in the back along with the cooler, and we would be more than fine.
We could even take 1 or 2 of our kids with us too.
Let me tell you about sitting low in a kayak. It has its advantages if you're in whitewater and disadvantages if you're
just cruising.
Just cruising. Like This is probably the most comfortable chair. This is like a nice chair that you would sit on at the back of your pool. It's breathable, it's comfortable, it's straight up. My back is not hurting. I have this awesome Aquaglide cooler. I have all my Molly attachments hooked. This right here is solid. This right here, you know, their Duratex right here is just so freaking solid. I would not be afraid to take this thing in. Listen, into the ocean and have Jaws come after me. Come on, big fishy. I'm about to make dinner of you. I'm not kidding you. When I'm talking about this is a solid piece of machinery, and I'm just loving it. Guys, I can't tell you. Look at. My feet are stretched out. My chair isn't even all the way to the back, nor is my wife's chair all the way to the front.
Let me give you a side note too.
All right, give them a side note.
A side note on this. This boat is so
Look
solid.
into the camera and smile. You're the one that's good looking.
This boat is solid if you have the right pump. Oh my goodness, we have a video on that too. On the first pump we used, and it wasn't
There was
reading
nothing
correct.
wrong with the Aquaglide. We were underinflating it, but our pump
Was reading that it was inflated, and it wasn't.
it was driving us crazy. Let's focus on
We'll put a link in there.
the Blackfoot
Yeah.
160.
We love it.
What a beautiful, beautiful ride. This is like the Lexus of kayaks, the Cadillac of kayaks.
It's the Lexus of not only inflatable kayaks, but regular kayaks.
Oh,
I'm
it
telling
is.
you, there's room in this thing. There really is. You can see how much room's up there. Look at that. Do you see that?
Yeah, grab
Let me show you. Look at how much. I mean, I've got my bag. I got this hooked in right here on one of these little clips because I don't want to accidentally going anywhere. And then look how much room is up there. Now, granted, I'm not the tallest person, but there is a ton of room left
Let me
up
show you
there.
how much room's in the back.
Here you go.
And then behind here, guys, look at this. I didn't even have to take apart my sea tug back here. The whole sea tug comes apart in pieces and you can stow away. There's no need to, this thing's so big.
Most kayaks have to because they don't have enough room.
But this, the Blackfoot is 16 foot, the 160, and the 130 is how big?
13 feet.
13 feet.
Yeah.
And if you're gonna be going solo,
It would probably be
that
big
might
enough.
be all the kayak you would ever need in a lifetime of lifetimes. That's how bad to the bone this thing is.
Yeah.
It is just insane.
We just love kayaking.
So Tracy, now that you're in the middle of a lake on this inflatable kayak from Aquaglide, what are your initial thoughts?
Well,
Do you feel unsafe?
Oh no.
Do you
And
feel like a shark could eat you?
Let me correct you just a little bit. You said in this inflatable kayak. I have to just stop right there and say, this isn't like an inflatable kayak. This seems even better than a regular kayak or a canoe. It is so solid. It is so stable. Both of us feel very safe and stable in
And we
this
both
boat.
stood up in it.
Oh yeah, we both stood up in it, and
Because that's scary. When
yeah,
you
that's a little scary. I mean, now, okay, it takes someone who actually has cat-like balance, okay? I mean, and you can kind of, because it really, it moves like this a little bit, but I mean, we did not tip over, and we didn't film it because obviously if something
This-
were to happen, we did not want our camera going in the water, okay?
This feels more, I've been in canoes before, and this feels so
Oh,
much
yeah.
more stable
Yeah,
than a
it
canoe.
does. A lot more safe. It doesn't feel like it's going to really tip over or anything like this. This is solid. The sides are solid. The bottom is solid.
Tell him when you were paddling and your husband was being lazy.
Oh, when he wasn't paddling, I couldn't even really tell that he was not paddling. It just cut through the water.
Man,
I
did
kid
you hear that?
not.
Put your wife in front of you.
She'll never know.
She'll never know you're not paddling because
You're just going smooth. You're
cuts
just
through the
going
water.
right through. Oh,
it
yeah.
cuts right through the
It
water.
really does, and it stays straight. Whatever way you want to go, you head that direction. You might have to have a little bit of adjustment depending upon the wind, but I'm telling you, it is
stays
solid.
straight.
It stays straight. It's great.
I could see a fisherman being so happy with this boat if he didn't. If he decked it out.
Yeah, I mean, and honestly, we're not real big fishermen, but what we enjoy doing is going out on lakes and finding rapids and stuff and doing all sorts of fun stuff. This is the boat to do it. We have our seats in the higher position, feel really safe with it even being this high up, just won't go in through the water and stuff. I mean, if we were in something a lot stronger on rapids, we probably would drop them down. But this boat, I'm telling you, it's solid. I highly recommend it. You need to go get yourself one.